Well, hello again, guys. I am in a new location. I am with another guest. This man here likes to be known as that Swedish guy.
Mostly,
Swedish. Yes. And in fact, I am in the wonderful land of Sweden on the island of Gotland. And so this is the last stop on my magical mystery tour, so to speak. And we're going to continue the cultural exchange as we have been doing. I have one item left from America, and I have a number of things from Germany, and I believe you have a number of...
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10? I got 6. So
and this funny cultural exchange between an American and Sweden by way of Germany.
Yeah, pretty much. So since you got more items, why don't you stick the first one on me?
Okay, let's start with the candy, I think. These ones. Now I know a lot of Swedish people are gonna go, what? He didn't get the regular bars, but this is dime. It's called dime. And these are in little candy shapes instead of a huge bar. It's kind of delicious, and we'll see. I see no reason why he shouldn't like it, but he's an American, so let's see if I can open this. I can. We can.
And see, I really like these because if you look at the title, it looks like damn.
Almost. So, I'm gonna offer you the first one, so I don't get my disgusting Swedish thing.
Yeah, it looks like a chocolate-covered cluster or something.
Something or another.
I got toffee. Crispy Crunch, chocolate. Any peanuts? I didn't get that.
No, hazel. But there's definitely nuts. They go nuts for this, you know.
They do go nuts for that.
They're very delicious.
I'm gonna save room, but these are quite good.
Yeah, they've been a staple of the Swedish candy for a long time.
Damn, that's good.
I don't know if dime is actually Swedish from the beginning or not, but it's very popular in Sweden, so.
Yeah, I'll be having more of this later. I've actually got a little bit of sore gums at times from all of this wonderful food that I've been having. And sometimes it makes it hurt a little bit to chew. So this is kind of chewy, and right now it's gonna be a little bit too much for me. But
all right.
Would you rather have a food or a drink?
I continue with the food for a little while.
All right. So this was the one the only one that is left from America, and I know this may look very sketchy to you, but it is sealed.
Yeah, don't worry.
I didn't poison it or anything. I've already introduced this one before. This is from a company called Little Debbie, and this is an oatmeal cream pie.
And it's
pretty sure they're only in America. Never seen them anywhere else. It's basically just two soft oatmeal cookies with vanilla cream in the middle.
Oh,
just delicious. I grew up on these things. I love them.
No, don't die on me.
The box was too big, so I basically just took a couple.
And it shows.
Packages.
They're kind of squashed.
Well, yeah, they are.
Oh my god.
It's crumbling.
Let's do like this and see if I can get all that crumble to the bottom first.
There you go. Don't eat the plastic.
Kind of plasticky? No. Tastes like plastic? No. It tastes like muesli, actually. But I know you don't eat that much in America, from what I can tell. But
well, we do have that, actually.
Yeah, you do have it, but you eat cereal a lot, don't you?
I don't. Yeah.
No, not you, but Americans.
Americans, yeah. I do.
But muesli, it's kind of the same thing with a lot of oatmeal, or oats. But the vanilla, I have to say, it doesn't really taste like vanilla. It's not that strong, or it is a strong vanilla flavor, I'm not sure. Vanilla is not my favorite, but it doesn't taste like the normal vanilla. It's obviously falling apart, so I can't talk much about the texture.
That oatmeal cream pie has traveled a long way.
But when you start chewing like the whole thing, it becomes a sticky mess in your mouth. Which oatmeal should do, I suppose. But it's nice. I like it. I'm not.
They come in like packages of 20, so.
Oh my god! I couldn't. I have to be honest.
Box.
I couldn't eat too many of them. I'd probably get tired of them pretty quickly. But one, one every now and then I could definitely do.
Oh yeah, they're delicious.
I'm gonna save the rest for now. Well, let's go with this one. Ballerina.
Ballerina.
It's spelled exactly like it should be. And it's a cookie. It's very similar to Oreos, I think. I'm gonna open it so you can pick it up.
Plus 25% ballerina nougat.
Yeah, so there's a 25% more nougat these days than there were before. And it's basically a... Okay, grab that one there. And
yeah, it looks a lot like an Oreo.
Yeah, except the filling is obviously different, but I'll leave it there. Mm-hmm. And it's a cream, it's a cookie, hard cookie with nougat in the middle.
Smells good.
Oh, they are good, but... And I'm gonna show you the preferred way of eating these things is to remove the top. And then you have the nougat. That's how kids eat it.
Ah.
I
am a man.
And what do you think?
It is good. The taste is good. I just kind of wonder why the middle is hard.
The middle.
I mean,
the nougat?
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of solid, more solid than it should be.
It should be. Yeah, it's. I guess it depends. We have these in the fridge, so if you keep them in the cupboard, they're not going to be as hard.
Ah, okay. You know what they do remind me of? They remind me of a very popular recipe in America. You make peanut butter cookies, and then you take a Hershey's Kiss and put it in the middle. That's kind of what that reminded me of.
It tastes like nougat, which is basically what it is.
I'm not tasting nougat. I'm tasting more like chocolate. I mean, it's chocolate nougat, but when I think nougat, I'm thinking like a Milky Way bar or.
No, it's not that kind of nougat. It's nougat mixed with chocolate, I think, is how they do it.
Yeah. Well, that certainly gets a positive. But also, there were like 20 different
Oh my god,
flavors
there's millions of flavors of them. And every year they come out with some new kind of flavor.
Special one.
Yeah. And then they get rid of them.
Oreos do the same thing.
Yeah.
You name it.
Most cookie companies probably do it.
Oh, yeah. Ballerina.
It's from Göteborg, which is on the west side of Sweden.
What's sweet? Doesn't taste like a ballerina.
I haven't tasted ballerina, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, if you've tasted, you should tell me about that off the camera. Your turn.
Okay. Let's do something that I did more of as a gag rather than the fact that you would actually need to try this. So I figured we might as well get some Swedish fish going. Okay, so we had a little bit of a mishap, as you may or may not have seen, and we had fish going everywhere. So anyway,
we've got a lot of fish.
Now that they've exploded,
that's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish. Required reference.
Yes.
All right.
So this is basically jelly.
Yeah.
And the thing I was gonna say, I think I was trying to say it before the accident. Escape-prone fishes is that. Candy like this, we usually buy. I think you might have seen it, like in. We don't get a single bag of it. We kind of mix together. And that's usually how we get these. So that's why I can't exactly say that's the name for them because we don't care about the name. So we're gonna try jellyfishes. Tastes like jelly.
Shaped like fishes.
Does not taste like fish. That much I am certain of. This is supposed to taste like strawberry.
It's cherry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any words for this other than like tastes old.
Yeah, it does actually.
Kind of tastes musty.
Yeah, and it's really old school candy. Not in the sense that it's. Maybe it's not old, but it probably is, considering I've never seen that kind before. But this is the kind of thing that we've had in Sweden for like 50 years.
Yeah. I mean, obviously this is where it's from.
Yeah.
But not a big fan. I mean, they're a little chewy. You can get like much better than these as far as
eating
like,
a whole bag of them, forget it.
Gummy candy. You could get much better gummy candy than that. like gummy worms, gummy bears,
Yeah.
whatever you want. But
It was mostly for a laugh anyway. Okay, so I'm saving the caviar for later. He's never had caviar. But it's not the expensive kind, don't worry. So we're gonna go on the candy route again with punchrulla. And this is from a, probably should blur that, but it's they're pretty typical. I think they're kind of out in Europe. I don't think Sweden are the only ones who have them. But it's, I don't know what the English word for it is, but it's arrax. It's kind of a weird mixture of chocolate and I think some kind of wheat or something.
okay. And then the other part, you said it was marzipan?
Oh yeah, it's marzipan. Inside it's this arrack thingy that I don't know what it is. I think it says arrack. But I don't know.
Arrack the red.
Yes.
The green in this case.
But I'm not sure what that is, so I shouldn't talk more about it. But it's covered with marzipan and then dipped partially in chocolate. You can see it when we.
I was
open it
really
up.
hoping it would taste like mint, but you told me
No.
that it doesn't taste like mint.
Unfortunately not. You had your mint cookies.
It's like,
And the funny thing is, we call them dammsuger, which means like a Hoover, because in the olden days, our Hoovers looked like this.
oh really?
Yeah, they had the same kind of coloring and everything, so we call them dammsuger.
I don't think the marzipan is agreeing with me. Or maybe it's the... You can see there's this sort of brown, creamy substance in them.
Mm.
There's this odd aftertaste.
Mm.
As if I'm eating a piece of spoiled fruit. I'm serious. I mean, and it does taste rich. There is a definite sweetness to it, but there's this weird aftertaste.
I used to eat crazy loads of these, as you might know. But these were my favorites, and I kind of actually got tired of them. So, I really do like them. But the marzipan,
Whatever
It's not
it
of
is, it's
the
the
hot.
stuff in the middle. It's the stuff in the middle that's giving me the taste.
that is, I'm not sure what that is. Let me read on the back and see if it
What's the
says
ingredient?
Oh, it is wheat. No, it's oatmeal. It's oats.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a taste of oat.
Mm.
There's something else I can't quite put my finger
Otherwise, it's what's it called? Fuzzy fruit.
on. Fuzzy fruit. Peach?
Yeah, peach.
Oh.
There's peach pits
Maybe.
that's been ground down,
Oh, maybe that's what I'm tasting.
and then there's sugar, obviously, and egg white. Preservative surprise. And yeah, it's mostly sugar and egg, a lot of egg. And,
Okay.
and there's alcohol in it as well.
That might be what I'm tasting.
The punch is the same as punch, basically.
okay. That's
but
probably
it's
what I'm tasting.
it's yeah. I haven't had that much punch, so I can really say
Okay. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it.
no.
But
Not
very
these
unique.
ones. These weren't very tasty at all. There are better ones out there as well,
Very unique for me.
and there are other things. There are similar. We like arrack for some reason in Sweden. We have other things. We have arraksbollar and similarly as well. Though they were called something else once upon a time, but we're not allowed to talk about that anymore.
The FBI is watching, I guess.
Yes. No, drink. I need something to
You need a drink?
now. Yes.
Okay. So why don't we go with something that I found when I was in near the Berg Rabenstein? Bamba. It's apparently funny because it looks like a grenade.
Yeah, take that into the United States.
See if this thing explodes.
It usually doesn't.
Oh my, okay. It was building up. There we go.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I don't think it's carbonated, so.
Looks like it a little bit.
Oh, it is. Damn, I did not know that.
Now this is an energy drink.
So I'm not sure how tasty it will be, but
Probably, I mean, it looks like the color of Red Bull, so
yeah. It's
might
clear.
just be Red Bull.
There's nothing in it. Kind of looks like cider, actually.
Let's go.
Go. Oh. Oh, that's sour.
So it's not really Red Bull. There is a different
No, it's
taste.
definitely not Red Bull. I don't drink much Red Bull, so I can't really be the expert opinion on this. But I'd say it's way more sour than Red Bull.
There's
It's
a
really
weird-
sour. There's more citrus in this one than most energy drinks I've had.
There's a weird taste to it. Now this is gonna sound strange, but bear with me. It tastes like it's been chlorinated. It tastes like pool water smells.
I don't know what pools you have been in, but I'd actually say that this is very similar to cider, especially Swedish cider. It's very typical of that. It has the same flavor, and the taste lingers forever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, that's a miss.
I wouldn't say it's disgusting. I like sour drinks, so it's not that, but
You
No.
could say it's not the bomb.
it's definitely not the bomb. It bombed with us. So to clear the palate, we're gonna drink some water, I think. And this is a Swedish mineral water. I know you don't like mineral waters, and you didn't like the other flavor we bought earlier.
I don't know what it is. Mineral water is very popular in Europe. I don't like mineral water.
And we couldn't get any flat either, so... this is Luca, it's called. Brand placing. We're gonna get paid for this one. And the funny thing about this is that if you shake it just a little bit before you open it, it explodes. It just goes like, you open it and you just go
Yeah.
right up. And I don't know why, because the other brand, we have two major brands in Sweden, it's Luca and Ramlösa. And both of them do exactly the same thing. If you shake it just a little bit before you open it, they just go nuts. So this is strawberry guava.
And I really like those things put together. So,
we'll
I'm never
see how
gonna
this
like
works.
This. This is gonna be it.
Yeah.
It's clear, nice and fizzy.
It's very fizzy.
Oh, very, very good smell.
Yeah, it's delicious. I think it's delicious, but
And then that flavor just vanishes.
it does. It's the thing about these are that the flavor that's supposed to be there comes afterwards, and it's not. You get the taste of water right away, and it doesn't taste like strawberry and guava, and then the flavor
Then
comes
later
up,
it comes back.
which isn't as nice. That's why you like sodas, because you get the flavor right away. But the taste, it lingers for a little while, and then it kind of goes away again.
Yeah, I mean it's just a little. It's just weird for me because I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
My brother recently started drinking mineral water, or at least something similar to that you can get in America, flavored water called. I can't think of it, but anyway,
Beer.
not beer. Although I like beer, I've never complained about that.
No.
All right, we don't have too much more over here. Do you
We
want
can
to
go eat food.
Cool. So this is not actually Japanese, despite the name here. But I found this in Germany. Nippon?
I'm guessing it's some kind of rice.
Nihon? Yes, it does look like there's sort of a chocolatey rice
Yeah.
aspect to it.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, it's just a rice cake like covered
Yeah.
in chocolate. In fact, that's exactly what it is, which is not very good.
My God, there's a lot of sugar in it. That's for sure. I'd have to say that it tastes a little bit on the cheap side.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever tried those Rice Krispie cakes, or rice cakes that are chocolate flavored,
Yeah.
that's basically what this is. Except I'm sure this isn't.
You could do this at home
Yeah.
easily. Just melt some chocolate and drop some rice in, and you're done. Basically, you might have to. I don't know how they make them puffy and stuff, but I can't imagine it's too difficult.
No. Yeah. You get a little bit of the chocolate and then it vanishes. A lot of rice cake.
And there seems to be, I don't know if it's meant to, but there's something crunchy in it, like crystallized sugar. And that's just not working for me at all.
No. Pass on that.
I'd have to agree with that, actually. So, let's go for something that I know you like, I hope. Now we're doing... This isn't actually Swedish per se. I'm pretty sure you said you've seen them before.
I've seen them.
I think it's at least, yeah, it's German. Lindt Chocolate. But the reason we picked this up is because it's 90% cocoa. You really don't get much more cocoa than that without eating.
Now, typically, as far as I know, a lot of dark chocolate and good dark chocolate you're going to get is around 70.
70% is usually the 70 up to 80. But this is... I'm going to guess that it's almost black when we open it.
And I love dark chocolate.
Yeah. So we'll see here. It's just one massive bar, if I don't remember wrong either.
A lot of people use that for baking.
Yeah, this is close to baking. So no, it's not.
pretty close.
It is actually almost completely black.
Pretty close.
Do you see how dark this is? This is dark chocolate. Like crazy dark chocolate.
I don't know if I'm excited or scared.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
That really smells like
that
baking
smells
chocolate.
Like taking pure cocoa.
I'd have to say this is too much cocoa for me.
Oh. Oh my lord.
No, you have to understand this. That it's basically just cocoa pushed together, pressed together.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You expect a little bit of the bitter sweetness to hit you, and it never does.
In the beginning, there's no flavor at all. You just bite into it.
Wow.
And there's nothing. You just go like, "What is this?" And then it just explodes in your mouth. And
yeah. There's like, there can't be much sugar in this.
No, it's probably very healthy for you in the sense that there's no sugar in it. But I'm guessing the calories are through the roof. And you get a dry mouth.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. 40 grams energy, 232 calories, 230 kilocalories.
That's calories.
Yeah. And protein, fat, 22 grams.
22 grams?
For 40 grams, there's 22 grams of fat in it. That's more than half of it.
Wow, is that not worth it?
Carbohydrates, 4.8 grams for every 40. And sodium, sugars is only 2.8 grams for every. So it's not even, it's like, what is that? It's like 5%.
It's not good. That's
no, it's too much chocolate.
It's too much cocoa.
It's insane. It's a lot of it. And the funny thing is that after he leaves, I'm never gonna eat it. So, I'm gonna wash my mouth.
Finish out your nasty mineral water.
Oh, that cleared the palate.
Now, do you want to be energized or do you want to relax a little bit?
I want to get high.
Well, just funny you may ask. So this was another one that I found. There was a number, if you've seen some of the other videos, there were a number of very interesting energy drink titles, this one being cannabis. Now, let's just look at the ingredients here and make sure there is no actual cannabis in here.
Because then we would be supporting drugs.
However, this says Hanf extract.
Oh, really?
Is that what I think it is?
It's Hantaplanta. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's drugs. There are a lot of the same family, I think, that cannabis is in. Basically, they used it for making ropes and everything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. This is 0.02%.
Yeah, so we're not gonna get high. Cannabis is it's in name only.
You can do all kinds of things with hemp. It's not just for
exactly.
It's not just for smoking anymore. Smells good.
Probably smells like energy. Oh my god!
It's pink.
Oh, it smells like.
It says it's a motivation product.
It's also called energy drinks. It's not pink. It's not pink. It's like it's purple.
Purple.
I'd say purple.
Okay.
Wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. This is energy drink.
Yeah, I mean it just tastes like not raspberry, but some kind of multi-berry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically all the dark berries pressed into one. you have like the yeah, it's everything in there plus some red berries, I'd guess.
Yeah, that's pretty boring.
It doesn't. It tastes slightly more of black currant, I'd say.
Blackcurrant.
Yeah, it's very black currant-ish.
This doesn't actually have any caffeine in it, which I guess is why it's called a motivation drink, not an energy drink.
And I guess the sugar is through the roof, though.
It's not bad calorie-wise, only 35
Per 100 milliliter?
per, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad, but...
70, I guess, for the whole can or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, boring.
Boring, not interesting. We're gonna end on the chips, I think. So I think we're gonna do a duo here. And this is, first of all, it's Skånska pepparkakor. I come from Skåne originally.
Do you want to say that again a little slower?
Skånska pepparkakor.
There we go.
And I'm from Skåne originally, so we ate a lot of these. It's sort of a gingerbread thing, I think. And you eat it for breakfast, or you eat it for snacks, you eat it just whenever you want, really. You can just grab one from the cupboard if you want to snack on something. They're a bit hard, but they're also soft, so and they stick to each other. You can eat them with just butter or cheese or whatever you want, really. And he's gonna be trying it with something else later.
They look like mini burger buns.
Yeah. Oh, there's that ginger smell. They're dry. They're really, really dry.
They are dry. The texture is like eating a fig Newton. If you've ever had a fig Newton, I'm not talking about the fruit. I'm talking about the actual... It looks almost exactly like this is a giant flattened fig Newton. But yeah, I definitely taste a gingerbread. Sort of a hint. It's not all that strong. But
No,
it's sort of...
it's definitely there. It's called pepparkakor, means gingerbread. So,
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
because in the olden days, we didn't really make them with ginger. We made them more with pepper, and that's why we call them pepparkakor.
I'd like to try it with pepper if they made it that way.
Not anymore. It's
Oh, they
ginger
don't?
now.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
But as this is a duo,
Now the pièce de résistance.
we were walking around the store, and I didn't actually understand why he was so fixated by caviar. Around Sweden, we eat caviar since when we were kids. But this isn't the famous Russian kind. This is
No.
the cheaper kind.
This isn't the fancy,
No.
fancy stuff.
This news, I have to open it up first. There we go.
But I love how it comes from a tube. You know, us Americans always get made fun of cheese coming from a can, but
Yeah,
you
because
sort
we have
of
nothing like that.
have fish eggs coming from a tube. So caviar.
Yes, caviar. We eat caviar every day as a kids. And this one is called, this is the most famous Swedish one. It's called Kalles Caviar. And that's basically, my name is nickname, or what you want to call it. It's not really a nickname, but people usually call me Kalle. So that's why I've been haunted all my life by this. And I also sort of looked like him as a girl.
He certainly looks happy.
Yeah, well, you...
That's kind of a forced smile, though. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, let's see if you like this.
Oh my.
There,
That's
we're going
plenty.
to start
That's plenty.
there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that smells like fish.
Oh yeah, surprise, it's fish eggs. I don't know how well this will go together because I usually don't eat them on Skånska pepparkakor, but so usually you can spread it out if you prefer it, but too late for that. So bye then. It's gotten a lot fishier than I used to eat it as a kid. He's not gonna puke, but...
So salty. So salty.
Basically what this is it's basically fish eggs and a lot of salt water.
Oh, God.
I could have taken the other end either, no. I'm not gonna force him to eat it anymore. All I can say is that I have to say that the the mixture of gingerbread and caviar did not work well together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very salty. I don't remember it being that salty. So, anyway, moving on.
Now, of course, we should put that on the chocolate, right?
Oh God, no! Oh, No. Energy drink.
Anyway, this was an energy drink again that I found in Germany, and one of our dear friends that I was hoping to get a chance to visit but actually couldn't, so we'll do this in his honor, talked about an energy drink called Flying Horse, because apparently in Germany it gives you wings too.
Oh, so they're totally ripping off.
Basically, yeah. Same color as Red Bull.
It's darker than the Bamba one. This smells like energy drink.
Yeah.
This one is sour too.
More citrusy. It's nice. It's more citrusy than your typical Red Bull. But yeah, it's kind of sour.
There's no fissiness at all in this one.
I like that. The sourness is a good kind of sour. I like that.
I wouldn't down too much of it in one gulp though, because it's very sour. It really is sour.
Nothing too out of the ordinary with this.
I'm guessing caffeine, like
caffeine, taurine, some vitamins, water, sugar. You know the drill at this point with energy drinks.
Yeah, there's nothing unique about it at all.
That's not bad.
I wouldn't say bad, but I'm not an energy drinker, so
compared to Red Bull, it's a nice change.
Yeah, I guess.
From a bull to a horse.
Ugh. This is something I haven't tried before, but Cronos was insistent while we get something. This is basically jerky.
Mm-hmm.
It's dried meat of all different kinds. I think it has elk. Let's see here.
And the reason I was very insistent upon this was because I had heard a lot about Sweden, and apparently in certain areas they love their reindeer meat.
Yes, reindeer, and there's also, it's deer of different kinds, basically.
So
and elk or moose, depending on your definition of it.
So I was very keen to try some meat, but at the same time I didn't want to cook, and it was kind of expensive to buy. So I figured you just get a thing of dried beef and hopefully
and I didn't even know these existed until now, so...
I saw these either in a gas station or in a store recently on my travels, and I looked at it and I thought chips. So it was like, okay, maybe organic potato chips. Smells good to me.
Smells like meat. And they're not big.
Well, they are chips.
Yeah, but even for chips, they're very small.
They look like dog treats.
Oh, now I can't get that picture out of my head. Thank you for that one.
It's bacon!
It smells like dried meat. There's a meat flavor.
Delicious. Nice. Well, that is such a nice change after the caviar. It's salty, it's beefy, it's dried, it's not too chewy.
It's basically not chewy at all. It just falls apart.
You know, and a lot of beef jerky that you buy in the States is so dry that you'll destroy it.
We don't really get beef jerky over here. That's why I was so surprised to find dried meat.
It's huge over in America. And I like beef jerky a lot because I've done high protein diets for a while. So.
Oh, look, I found a big one.
I mean, make jokes as you will, but I love meat.
Yeah. So I think you're out of stuff to try.
Looks like it.
So we're gonna try one other, mostly for fun, because, as I was saying, if you shake them, they explode. So this is another one, mineral water. It's elderberry and pear. And it doesn't smell of mineral water. I don't go overboard with it. But I know you like your elderberries, so...
I was gonna tell a little story. The only time, other than a certain famous line in the Monty Python movie, the only time I've actually eaten elderberries was when I had a cold. There were these little chewable tabs that had all kinds of vitamins and stuff in it called Sambucol C, which was actually elderberry flavored. My father swore by him, and so I'm actually very curious to see what elderberry tastes like.
So that's, his dad swore by them, and so does Cronos. So, it doesn't taste of anything.
No.
There's that aftertaste again.
Again, the smell is just so inviting and so much stronger, and then nothing.
they basically just have the aroma in there, don't they? It's like they capture the smell of everything and then just push it into the water. And then it just comes out of the water and smells really delicious. And then there's nothing left in the water.
If you ask me, that's a rather cheap tease.
So, yeah.
I mean, it leaves a good palate. You know, it leaves a clean palate. It refreshes you.
Yeah. It's water.
The taste of it just isn't an enjoyable experience for me. The carbonation.
It's not soda.
The carbonation ends up tasting like some kind of sour churn.
We do have one other thing.
Oh, yes.
Surströmming, also known as the rotting fish. Although I'm sure it's called something else. I forgot what it is.
So a long time ago, there was a funny little story. There was some conversations back and forth about, you know, I was thinking of starting to do some videos in which I'd be eating things, and I was just starting to formulate the ideas of going abroad to different cultures, and there was a certain joker who suggested that I try something called surströmming.
And I'm pretty sure it wasn't me that actually
It was
suggested
actually
from
a
the
different
beginning.
friend of ours, but he jumped on the bandwagon really quickly.
And he actually begged me to send this to him, but actually, you're not allowed to take these on planes because they're highly pressurized, and if you take them up in the air, they're boom! And you do not, and this is the reason why we're not doing this right now, is because if you open a surströmming can indoors, you're never getting rid of the smell, ever. So we're doing this tomorrow outside. And that's basically it, because I know the battery indicator is flashing now, so...
I am more than a little terrified of that.
He should be. So, but I have a few tricks up my sleeve, but I'm looking forward to seeing him smell it.
Okay. Pray for me, people. Alright, well, welcome back, everyone. This is apparently Crazy Cronos' kitchen. As you can see, my friend has provided me with a nice apron here, because apparently what I am about to eat, I want nothing to do with the juices being anywhere on me. He's shaking his head vigorously, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is surströmming, and basically, as we showed, this is rotten?
Rot, it's fermented herring.
Fermented herring.
So it's rotten.
Yes. Since 1948, I hope that this wasn't packed in 1948.
Could be.
Possibly could
Oh,
be.
great.
It does say best before December 31st, 2013, so at least we know it's still good. All right.
Depending on your definition. Let's see how you...
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not, so let's see. Oh! It's already all over the place. Yeah, that smells pretty rotten.
I hope you didn't get anything on your t-shirt. Put it in the bucket. Oh god.
It's all over the table.
Don't worry about that. Just put it down for a while. Shut it off for now.
Yay! On my tripod.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the smell is a lot better now that it's been significantly dunked in water. You're welcome. Ah, there's a fin! This thing's trying to kill me.
Don't worry, the fin is rotten too, so...
Well, the fin is sharp. The skin I know is gonna taste bad.
Just take a bite.
Can I peel the skin at least?
You don't...
No, it won't
No,
let me.
you just bite. Now remember, people, he had trouble with caviar.
Cowabunga.
Spit it up.
No!
Oh look, people! This is how much I'm laughing. I'm crying.
Go fuck yourself. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Do you notice how I'm not eating it?
Oh my. Oh god. Oh. Okay, it's gone. Technically, I did swallow some of it.
And the flies are gathering like crazy.
Have fun. Have fun, you. Hey, they eat shit.
Yeah. No, countdown.
So the stench is ridiculous. The taste is indescribable. It did feel like I was eating something that was long bad. This unholy sourness, saltiness. I didn't really taste much fish. I didn't taste much fish at all. Just this unnatural, like, even though it was long since dead, and it was rotten, so it did taste like there was something alive in it. Many cultures, perhaps.
You're gonna be a healthier person for that.
I see no reason to ever eat this. I see nothing, I see no way. You could fry this and it would still be disgusting. And that's incredible. I see no way that you would ever want to put that. Folks, I'm out. That's incredible. I see no way that you would ever want to put that.
Except for try videos.
There are a lot of things I would never have considered putting in my mouth before, and I would rather put them in my mouth than put that in my mouth. Use your imagination.
You heard it here first.